Hello everyone, welcome back to my series of GameMaker Studio video tutorials. It's been a while since I uploaded my last video, but here I am once again. This time I'll try to explain how you can implement a glow effect like this. You can find these effects in almost any game category, from platforms to first-person shooters, RPG, etc. All these effects are implemented through the manipulation of blending modes. By the way, I'll be preparing a new video tutorial explaining blending modes more in detail. However, as this is a big subject, I would prefer to create a new video tutorial exclusively for this purpose. So, okay, let's start. I am going to use two sprites. A main sprite and a blurred version of the same sprite. So let's begin creating the main sprite. I'm going to use as a sprite my channel logo. You can see it here. Let's center the sprite and we are done. Okay, now we are going to create a blurred version of this sprite. In order to do this, I am going to need to use a paint program. You can use Photoshop, but I am going to use Gimp instead, because Gimp is free and anyone can download it. So if you don't have any paint program installed, you can download Gimp. As I said, it's a free paint program and it's really a great piece of software. So okay, let's load the sprite in Gimp. By the way, this is the Spanish version of Gimp, but the English version looks the same. Once the image is loaded, the only thing we need to do is go to filter. This is the Spanish word for filters, and we choose Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. Okay, and now let's set 15. That's okay. You can tweak these values as you want. Once the effect is applied, once the Gaussian blur is applied, we only have to save this file. Okay. Now the file is already saved. Now let's get back to the project and let's create this second sprite. Let's load the blurred version. Let's center the sprite and we are done. Okay, now I need to create the object. This is going to be the main object for this glow effect. Let's name the object and okay, let's add 3 events. We are going to need a create, a step and a draw event. I'm going to assign this object to the ESPR logo to the main sprite only for references purposes, because as you can see, all the rendering is going to be placed inside the draw event. Okay, let's add an execute code action and let's create 2 variables, alpha level variable. Let's set it to 0.5 okay, And let's create a second variable, level increment to 0.005. I think those values will be okay. Now let's go to step. Let's add another execute code action, and here we increment the alpha level variable with the alpha increment variable. And now I want this alpha level variable inside a predefined range. So let's do the following. If alpha level is less than 0, or if alpha level is greater than 1, then alpha increment is equal to minus alpha increment. Okay. Okay, now in the draw band, let's add another execute code action, and let's start drawing the sprites. We draw sprite X. The first sprite we are going to draw is the main sprite, sphere logo, and now the subimage is 0, x, y, x scale 1, y scale 1, rotation, there is no rotation, color, see white, and alpha 1. Okay, now I'm going to draw the second sprite using the same instruction, but I'm going to use the alpha level value, the alpha level variable in the alpha argument. Okay, now pay attention to this. The second sprite, I mean the blue version of the sprite, is going to be rendered using the additive blending mode. In order to do this, we have to set the additive blending mode using the draw set blend mode. Okay, the constant for the additive blending mode in GameMaker Studio is BM add. If you don't know this constant, just press for help, and in draw set blend mode you'll find all the available blending modes. BM normal is the normal blending mode, usually alpha blending. And for the blue version of this sprite we are going to need the additive blending, and this is the constant. If you want to see the constants for the extended blending mode, just press here and you'll see all the available blending modes and their constants. Okay, let's get back to the project. Once you set the additive blending mode, you have to restore to the normal blending mode, otherwise all the graphics will be drawn using the additive blending mode, and that's not what we want in this case. Okay, it seems we are done. Oh, I can see a mistake here. Remember, this is the main sprite, and this has to be the blue version of the sprite. Now it's okay. Okay, this offset is finished. Now let's place it in the room. You can see it here, and I don't really like this gray background, so I'm going to load this background here. You can use any background you want. This is just for cosmetic purposes, nothing really important, but okay. Background. Okay, now let's see it. And there you have it. You can see it now. The glow effect in action is a little bit too fast. I'm going to reduce the speed, modifying the alpha increment variable here. Let's check these values. You can check those values in order to modify the speed of the of this effect. Okay, now looks better, slower. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you find this tutorial useful. If you have any questions, just post a comment below and I'll answer as soon as I can. See you in my upcoming video tutorials. Bye.